Hello Leo, this is your weekly reading. What do we need to know for Leo? Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus. Cross watchers, looking at anything that comes up. Channel messages, love life, work, destiny. You've had some very strong readings lately, Leo. There's a lot going on with you. There's a lot going on in your mind. There's a lot going on about destiny. I think you're making some pretty difficult decisions at the moment. And if it's any help, I think you're making quite a good job of it. But it's not easy, okay? Luckily, you're tooled up for it. You are brave. Yeah, that's exactly it. The first card I get is the Five of Pentacles. And the Five of Pentacles is all about taking the difficult path. It's kind of taking the high road. It's taking the spiritual path. It's sometimes called like taking the road in the snow, because it's often very cold. The people haven't got any shoes. You know, it's really, and there's often something where people could go, like a church with a beautiful window and it's warm, and you think, well, they could, you know, have some communion wine and a cucumber sandwich and put the fire on in there, but they don't. They keep moving. Five is a disruptor, and you've got this disruptor energy that's been going on for a while, maybe even about 5 months, or back into May when we had the last eclipses. It feels like you are prepared to go it alone if you have to, and you are prepared not to be in your comfort zone if long term that means you are more authentic. It's always very important to Leos to live authentically, and sometimes that means bravery because it's not the easy option. Oh wow, you get the Star card. Lovely energy, Aquarius energy, but also the energy of manifesting. Sometimes, in fact most of the time I would say, we manifest really well when we're up against it, when it's too painful to stay the same, when we've almost got nothing to lose. We're like, right, I'll do it. I'll put it out there to the universe. So if there's something that you want, put it out there to the universe, okay? You can easily manifest what you want. It isn't something quick. I have the feeling that there's something you've been, like a feeling that's been creeping up on you for some time, that this isn't right and it should be like that. And I feel like that will happen for you, but you still have to tell the universe what your bigger plan is. Because guess what? The universe wants to help you. Now, this is important. Even Braveheart Leos have moments of doubt. And we've got the Eight of Swords coming in for you here. When you get the Eight of Swords, it's very often somebody where they're surrounded by swords and they feel like they can't step out of them. And yet you will find that there's kind of swords all around the back of them, but they can definitely just move forward. They often have eye patch. They often have, what do they call that? Oh my God. Blindfold. It's hot in here. Mercury's still retrograde until Friday. Woohoo! When it goes direct. Yeah, you are sometimes blind to the truth when you get this card. I feel like this week though that's going to change. I feel like you will feel decisive, but of course Mercury doesn't go retrograde till the 15th, and we have a lovely new moon on the 15th. So if you're going to make a move, if you're going to bust a move, as the kids said about 25 years ago, oh, that's funny, that's your time, okay? But we just pulled the Hanged Man. Hanged Man energy is, whoa Nelly, cool your jets, okay? As a typical Leo, if you're going to make a move, you're going to get excited about making a move. You're going to get riled up. You're going to feel full of fire, passion, energy. The universe says there will be 2 steps forward, 3 steps back, and there's a really good reason for that, okay? You just have to trust the universe on this one. So if this is about a relationship, The universe will make sure there is some kind of slowing of it in some way. It does work out for you, but it will be frustrating if it's to do with a job that you've got your eye on. Again, you may not be aiming high enough. And the universe is like, but why did you go for that position when that one would have done? It's just your lack of confidence, for want of a better word. Nice. Stick it out until Friday, okay? Keep stum until Friday, because look, we've got the Knight of Swords then riding in. When we get the Knight of Swords, we know that some information is coming. If you've gone for a job, it's like some news. If you have been strung out, as I have, particularly if you're on the cusp of Virgo, if you've been strung out the whole of Mercury retrograde with just, things like this, going like that, communication errors, waiting, and we can't know about that until this, we can't know about this until that, you know, you will start to get your answers Friday to the weekend, maybe right up to Monday, okay? Do check out your September reading, it's in the description box. And hit the like button if this is resonating with you. It helps the video get out there, helps other Leos to see it, and it helps me. Thank you. That's an awkward card. Yes, it is. Okay. 9 of Wands. Are your defences good enough? Are your boundaries up to scratch? Usually Leos have pretty good boundaries, I have to say. Compared with us Pisces, you're amazing at boundaries. I think it's more standards. Leo, you're normally good with standards too, but there's just something here about not fighting quite as hard as you should. You may be required, not this week, but in the future, to account for yourself in some way. And make sure you've got all your details and start doing that homework now. For example, if you've got a meeting at work for a pay rise coming up. Wow. Or anything like an appraisal, get all your evidence and take your time over it, okay? And it's something that would be very good to do this week. If you are going through some relationship difficulties, which you might be with that card, again, don't be in a hurry to do this, and get all your feelings right before you speak to this person. Make it very clear how you feel. Get your boundaries good, get your fortress right, your defences, okay? Chuck Spezzano Enlightenment cards, though, you do get the Grace card of joy. This is lovely. You can have good times this week, hanging out with friends, hanging out online, hanging out with lovers, having nice dates, going to meetups, anything like that is looking really good for you. The weather looks nice too as well, which, you know, it doesn't hurt. In relationships, the roles card. Who's playing what role and what are you basically borrowing from your parents? I know. How did your parents' relationship and relationship with you, how is it impacting on your love life? It's just a question that the tarot wants to like pin there for you. You're like, thanks. Thanks, tarot. Shall we have some love cards? Belinda Grace. Nice. That one's come up for nearly every single sign. I love that. There should be more of that anyway. Nice. Okay. You get the Rainbow Reviver, and this is about flooding yourself with good self-talk, gratitude, raising your vibration, doing any kind of physical body care, anything that makes you raise that vibration. Okay, very important. You also get Chivalry, which 2 or 3 other signs have had as well, which I really like. And again, it's about raising your standards. So if people want to meet you at this level, the bar is high and it won't do them any harm. And then we get Inner Peace. It's not often a Leo needs solitude, but this week you might need a bit. Just a bit of downtime to do this, to look after yourself. You know, Netflix, cup of tea, Twix, elasticated trousers, whatever it is. Put the time in on yourself, okay, and guard it preciously. Check out your September reading down below, and I'll see you soon. Namaste.